Hey, welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about e-bike carriers, and I found an incredibly inexpensive one at Costco. Now then, I was looking for an e-bike carrier to carry my Magicycle Ebike, which weighs about 78 pounds. Now then, why can't you just carry an e-bike on any old bike carrier? Well, most of the time those are not designed to carry that much weight. The Magicycle I'm talking about that we have, it weighs over 78 pounds with a battery on it. So it's really heavy. In fact, I have a Kuat Sherpa that I use for my mountain bike that is carbon fiber, so it's super light. That's Kuat Sherpa 2.0, and that thing only can carry 44 pounds per tray, meaning that the Magicycle is basically double the weight that it can carry on that particular tray. In fact, I called them just to see, hey, is this just a spec or could I get away with it? They said absolutely not. You cannot get away with that. Don't do it. You'll be a safety hazard. So I definitely don't want to be a safety hazard. So I got an email from Costco with some of their sale items, and this was on it. This is the DK2 e-bike carrier rated at 144 pounds. So it's going to be fantastic for my needs. I'm just going to carry one e-bike. Now then, not to get too much into e-bikes, but there are lighter e-bikes out there. The one I have is actually pretty heavy. It is a fat tire bike, so it's pretty heavy duty. So it is heavier. So I want to make sure that I am traveling safe down the road when carrying that thing on the back. So I am going to put this together, and then we're going to put it on that there Ford Maverick. That's right, I got a Ford Maverick to tow behind our leisure travel van. If you haven't seen that video, I'll link it right there, because I do believe the Ford Maverick is a fantastic choice for a towed for a Sprinter-based RV. So it's lightweight, it's utilitarian, it's actually really nice. So make sure you check out that video. Anyway, so let's get this thing put together, and then we will put it on that Ford Maverick, and I'll put the Magicycle on there, and we'll see how it does. But for the price, you cannot beat this, because generally, and here in a little bit, I will go upstairs and I'll look on the web with you, and we'll go over some of the other alternatives, which is like Hollywood rack, one-up bike racks, and you'll see that they are literally double or even sometimes more than double of this thing right here. It's Costco. Costco usually does a really good job of vetting their products, so I'm assuming it's going to be great quality, but we're going to find out right now. Okay, so it's got a lot of parts, but I think it's going to be relatively easy. I'm just getting everything out of the bags here. Extremely heavy duty. Like I said, I'm used to my Sherpa that's all aluminum, but this thing, man, this thing is heavy. Okay, I've never been great at following instructions, so I'm going to see how long this takes me. I've got everything out of the packages. It's 12:13 right now, so let's see. I'm running a little time lapse, so let's just take a little guess on how long it's going to take me. I'm guessing, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes. So let's see. All right, just like anything, I've got 3 minutes now to go before I hit my 20-minute guideline, but I have been kind of taking my time. I had to redo a couple of things, as I always do whenever I am assembling anything. I always do it wrong the first time. But anyway, I do believe if I were to have to do this again, I could do it in 10 minutes. So super easy to put together, so don't let that intimidate you. But again, I will say this is heavy. It's a heavy-duty bike frame. So when I was putting my Kuat together, that thing's aluminum. It's super light. So this time, you know, if you had two people, it would really probably help just hold things together while you're bolting everything together. But anyway, super easy to do. I'm going to finish up real quick. Okay, got that done. Now we're going to put it on the back of the Maverick. I'll go get the Magicycle and we'll see how it goes. Okay, it got really, really hot all of a sudden. It was like 50 degrees this morning, and now it's probably, well, it says it's 86, and here in Dallas, of course, that means there's also humidity. So apologize about me sweating here. Anyway, so overall, I did not film myself putting the Magicycle up on top of the bike rack, but it does fit good, as you can see, because I would have looked like a complete moron. I would not advise anybody putting a almost 80-pound electric bike 2.5 feet up on a little bitty platform. That was probably funny if anybody was watching that. I think it's a two-person job to get a 80-pound electric bike up on a bike rack. Anyway, but it fits well. The trays fit the fat tires. It looks like it's going to be a great job. You will need to have a separate locking cable in order to lock that thing on there. But otherwise, I think it's great. So let's go back to the office, and then we'll look on some of the websites and just do a price compare of this thing. Again, I got it at Costco, and it was under $300. So I'll get in all of those details here in just a second. All right, I am back up here in the air conditioning, thank goodness, up here in my office. Now then, I don't know if you can see that little box right there, but can you see that box? Yeah, right there. Yeah, that's my snap pads for my new RV that's going to be here in about 2 weeks. I'm super excited about that. Yes, we're getting another RV if you haven't been watching the channel before. No, we are keeping the leisure travel van. Don't worry about that, but we are getting a new RV. Snap pads sent those to me. I'm super excited, so we'll be putting those on the new RV soon. So if you think you know what I'm getting, put in a comment down below. Really excited about that. Now then, let's take a look and see real quick. Like I said, I got this rack at Costco, but Costco no longer has them on the website. I did not know that just an hour ago when I was putting this whole thing together, but Home Depot does. Now it's $50 more expensive than Costco had it. I don't know if they sold out or for just a limited time. You know, Costco, they do whatever they want. Anyway, get it at Home Depot, $349. Now then, let's look at some of the other competition. This thing is definitely budget, right? I mean, it's not as well built as what I'm about to show you. And the first I'm going to show you is the One Up. Man, this thing is really nice. This thing is incredible. But there's a price tag to go along with it, $665 to $715. This is rated for RVs as well. Now then, the one that I have here, you've got to be careful. You can't put it on the back of a travel trailer or a fifth wheel, anything like that, because it's going to be too bouncy and that would be a disaster. But the back of a truck, back of a leisure travel van, that rides really well, I don't think you're going to have a problem at all. The ones I'm talking about here, the One Up and the Hollywood racks, are both RV rated. So now let's go over here and look at the Hollywood rack. So the Hollywood rack, the e-bike RV Rider, $600. So yes, double what I paid at Costco, but not quite double what you're going to pay at Home Depot. Now then, would I spend extra to get one of these other, these more high quality racks? Actually, I think I will eventually. I think the One Up rack is really nice. I mean, that thing is premium. I really do like those as well. The Hollywood rack is good too. However, if you want to have a budget rack that's not hard to put together, hey, this DK2 is not going to be bad at all for you. Easy to put together and will do the job. But anyway, so that is it for this week. If this is your first time here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that thumbs up. Appreciate that. Now, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Like I said, we're going to go pick up our new RV soon. So if you're curious to what that is, then make sure you subscribe. And then also I'm going to pick up the leisure travel van here in a minute, and I think we're just going to take off to Colorado. It's already hot here, so I told Janet, let's just get the heck out of here right now, go back where it's 50 degrees again. So we may be headed to Colorado in the morning, and that's what I love about RV life. Just grab your house and take it with you, right? Anyway, thanks again for joining us. We will see you next time.